Hello everyone, it's me, Flygon, and I'm here today with another part of Pokemon Emerald. This is part 23, and in this episode we're not going to be doing a whole lot, just going around the Hoenn region and checking out the few waterfalls that are there, since now that we have the 8th badge, we are able to use Waterfall to climb waterfalls. So to that end, we're just going to explore. It's a nice relaxed episode before the horrors of Victory Road in the League. I love how big the expanse of Hoenn is. Or well, the expanse of the oceans. It's just nice. I really like how varied the environments are in this game. Like, you've got the big volcano, you've got, like, the rainy routes, you've got the desert, you've got the ashen routes, you've got this giant-ass ocean. Yeah, that's why this region is one of my favorites. Not because I started with it or anything, because I'm not like that, you know. This guy is called Donnie, or this girl is called Donnie, but you know what that means? It means Donovan from Berserk is actually in Pokemon, meaning this game is this entire game, not just that one trainer or anything, the whole game is a reference to Berserk, just because of one character called Donnie. Rest in peace, Donovan. I hope Kentaro revives you eventually, because you were a nice man who did nothing wrong. You just paid 3 silver coins, and that was all. You didn't do anything horrible with them, you just paid your coins and got your service. And then you got killed, which to me is just horrible because you didn't deserve that. No, what? Nothing, not at all. No. But first, before we go around the waterfalls, we're going to check out sort of a shortcut, but there's also some neat items there. If you're familiar with this game, you'll probably know where this location is. Do you not think you should have, like, maybe something that isn't a Staryu? Like, I like Staryu and all, it's probably one of my favourite water types. Well, Starmie is, but shouldn't you evolve it to Starmie if you're going to have it be the only thing on your team? That seems like it would be logical, but nothing in this game is logical. I'm kidding, this game's great. Pardon me. Yes, you did. Thank you for the random phone calls whilst I am on the sea. You know what I've noticed? How, when you dive, you go underwater, obviously. But how come your character doesn't need to breathe? They can just stay underwater for as long as humanly possible. And if you ask me, that is pretty creepy. My god, Acid is such a good move. I wish Acid Spray was in this generation. Acid Spray is such a good move, like. It only does the same amount of damage as Acid. However, here's the clincher. Acid Spray also sharply reduces the target's special defense by 2 stages. Meaning you can use it over and over and it's just going to get stronger and they're just going to be at like -6 special defense before you know it. This is a horrible trade. Why on earth would you trade a Bagon for a Horsey? Yeah, we got a TM. Isn't that super and cool? And now I would like you all to hold your breath for the best conversation in the game. No. Anyway, with that out of the way, we're going to a quick wee heal up, just for the sake of it. Or not. Never mind. Now what we're going to do is we're going to surf. Because surfing is cool and hip, and all the cool kids at the beach do it. In all honesty though, I would hate to live in Pacific Log Town because, well, no, I mentioned this in the last episode. You're gonna die if something happens. Like, a strong gust of wind could kill you and everyone you love, so that's why I would never want to live in Pacific Log Town. Especially not with all these Wingulls and tentacles around. Well, that's just part of the whole experience. I gotta say that was some sharp shooting from me there. Like, that was just extremely cool how I just went right between all those strange currents, because, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think any currents in the world work like that. Now, in a surprising plot twist to the usual, Hehehe, I have 6 Magikarps, let me waste your time. This guy has 1 Magikarp and 5 Gyarados. Which means he's really good for experience farming. So just switch to your electric type, or Pokemon with an electric move and just spam it. And you will be good to go. Just hoping we don't get the Thunderbolt sound glitch again, because that just would not be very good at all. Because that was a horrible glitch, and I did not like it one bit. No sir. As you can see, this battle doesn't have a lot to it, just use your electric moves and you'll be fine. You'll be F-I-N-E, spelt with a... I don't know where I was going with that, it's just fine spelled normally. So sure, your attack stat's going to look like horseshit by the end of this. But in the end, in this generation, all electrical moves are special. I think it's little quirks like that that make this game so memorable. What a decisive victory that was. You sure did, buddy. Unfortunately, you can't get his number, so you can't rematch him constantly for mad XP. Now, this route can be annoying if you want to get like all the trainers and like all the items that are scattered around, because you need to keep flying back to Pacific Log and keep trying out different routes to find it. Unfortunately, that crunch ain't gonna do much. Here's an item. And it's a rare candy. That is extremely cool and nice. Yes, you can see I'm just sort of like cruising past all these things, and I can't really help it because the currents, they're just not fun. It's a star piece. You can sell that for some moolah, which is always good. Because you can never really have enough moolah for them full restores and revives and things like that. And TMs, I guess. That being said, none of the trainers on this route really have anything like, interesting about them. There's one guy that's got a Bagon, and that's supposed to be your introduction to it, and it's like, wow, where do I find this? Well, guess what? We're gonna show you later. Sort of. I mean, we don't really stay in the room for too long, because we just go there to grab an item. There's also a bunch of weird Pokemon in this generation, but they're like not completely useless. Like, in say Generation 2, you had Apom, you had Murkrow, you had Sneasel, you had others as well, like Stantler, I guess. They were all kind of like, what are you supposed to do? And they were kind of useless. But in Gen 3, you've got like a bunch of weird Pokemon that like look like they wouldn't have any use. Like, there's one, a really rare one, or well, sort of rare one, called Relicanth. It's a water rock type, the same type as most fossils. But the thing about it is, it's got decent stats actually. You got Love Disc, which can be good for a water HM slave if you need one. That being said, it's got a few status moves that I can use to annoy you, kind of like Juan's Love Disc. Although that being said, you probably won't have one like Juan's Love Disc, because Juan's Love Disc is evil. It is the most evil love disc I have ever had the displeasure of facing. And no, it wasn't that bad because we basically one-shot it. But if you can't one-shot it, then it's going to really, really annoy you because it's got Attract, it's got Lovely Kiss, it's got Water Pulse, it's probably got something really annoying as well, just to be a pain in the arse. Dragon Rage's animation is pretty nice too, not gonna lie. And if you just keep surfing west of here, you'll find yourself in a very familiar location. Get out. Yeah, just head west and wow, you're in Slateport again, isn't that something?
Just gotta quickly heal up, because you gotta stay healthy.
In retrospect, I forgot why I even flew to Moss Deep in the first place. I think I just got really confused and thought I was supposed to go there, even though I'm not really to. Or rather, really wanted to. Yeah, I was gonna get rid of Dive, I think. Or no, Cut. I was gonna get rid of Cut because Cut is just annoying. And this will take us to our bag. And we're going to give Optimus Waterfall. However, we will first go to Fall Arbor Town. And this will soon take us to our first waterfall that we're going to climb in the game, which is, of course, right here. You can see it just there. You gotta get right up close to it, but if you go like into it, you'll get pushed back a space, and it's a little annoying, but once you get it down, and it's not so bad. And there's a rare candy up here, which is pretty nice, because who doesn't like rare candies? And you may remember this from part 8, I believe it was? Possibly part 9? Anyway. We're going to quickly get this first before we go into Meteor Falls. I'm totally going the wrong way, by the way. I don't realize that until I'm halfway into the route. Just wait for it to kick in. You'll know it when you see it, of course, because I just stop for a moment. And 3, 2, 1. Or well, I would have kicked in, or well, picked it up, but alas, this Meryl came to annoy me. Indeed, it is on the west side of Fort Tree City, and not the east, as I attempted to lead myself to believe. And here you can see the waterfall. You just gotta go down here and take a single set dip and then get attacked by a Pelipper, because that's what the Hoenn region's all about. And that's what it's all about. That being said, I can't be bothered dealing with it, so I just flee and then continue on my merry way. And oh wait, I need the Mac. No, not the Mac bike, the acro bike. You know, the kind of shit bike, the not cool one. Nah, I'm kidding. It's really cool that they put 2 bikes in. But you got your speedy one, and you got your one for doing cool tricks to impress the ladies with. So it's up to us to take a quick trip back to Marville to swap our bikes out, because, I mean, we kind of need the acro bike if we want to get that. There are more instances where the Mac bike comes in helpful though than the acro bike. That and the Mac bike's faster, so that's why I like it more. But you can do cool tricks with the acro bike, like you're going to see in a moment. See? You can pop a sick wheelie. I'll concede that the animation for Waterfall is a bit lacking. There's no, like, water bursts. Yeah, check out these. Oh yeah. Oh yes. That is a completely pointless rail. Also, holy shit, how awful are these stunts to do, to be honest? Like, just no. And staying still on them too, how is that even a thing? It's just not okay. It's another rare candy, which is cool. And lastly, we're going to check out Meteor Falls. Because there are... Well, we only really saw the first room in it. But if we fully check it out, there's a lot more goodies we can get. I don't know why I did that. I think there was something... I think I want to just sell some stuff. Yeah. Come on, I got 6 nuggets for God's sake. Can't go wrong with soft sand earthquakes, to be honest. It just goes from 100 power to 110 power. And this also includes stab, so on Flygon it's going to be 160 power. And then it just gets crazy. And we're back in, and now we can enjoy the lovely music once more. And would you look at that? The first thing we encounter is a Zubat. It's like art imitating life. Now you may of course have noticed the giant waterfall in the back. Well, let's just quickly scale it, shall we? And wow, there's a whole other section back here. That's just so amazing. And it's a Golbat. Wow, imagine that. Take that. Down this ladder. And then... not up that ladder.
I'm gonna regret that later, by the way.
I like Solrock, it's quite cool, though I wish you could get Lunatone and Emerald. I've never really used Solrock before, actually. And I've never used Lunatone either. I mean, I know they're not the best, but they're not awful. And that's what's really important. And Protect annoys me, more than anything. Unfortunately, that poor Hariyama is not going to get to use Focus Punch, because Focus Punch is a horrible move unless it's Mystery Dungeon, in which case it's amazing. I really get tilted when Protect works 2 times in a row for them. It's just beyond fun. For a second there, I thought they were going to get another Protect off. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened to be the case. So many wild battles. It's almost like it's an art form. There we go. I meant to hit switch, not strength. You could probably tell that though. Take a shot whenever you see like a Golbat or a Solrock, by the way. That's something that I would like to, as a challenge, I would like to pose to all of you who are above the legal drinking age in your country. Also, again, I know I've said this before, but Iron Tail has been really nice this playthrough. Like, usually I don't bother since it's so inaccurate, but in this it's been really good, it's been really strong, it's been surprisingly accurate for something that's only got 75 accuracy. This guy has dragons. Destroy them with rock or ice, I guess. And I'm always confused at why they use normal moves on Pixel. It's not like they work. I think the critical hit there may have been a little overkill. Oh, but what do I care? It's experience for the gang, after all. So you gotta jump down these slopes, and I'm an idiot and jumped down the wrong one. Yeah. It's another Golbat. Well, what a surprise. Just run from them or fight them if you want the experience. In retrospect, it may have been a good idea to bring some repels, because I should have brought some repels. I really wish I'd brought some repels. This video would be a lot shorter if I did. Now you want to stick to the left side when you're jumping down these slopes. Do you think the Solrock ever get bored of just attacking random passerby in this cave? Like, same goes for the Golbats, of course, because they're more annoying just because they're Golbat and that comes from Zubat and everyone loves Zubat. Yeah, stick to the left, go down this hole, or maybe not go down this hole. As you can tell, Pixel on Surf is not the best in fights because his special attack is so low. You'd be better off using a physical move. You go down this hole, you surf on this water. And in this room alone is where you can find Bagon, which will eventually turn into Shelgon, which will eventually turn into Salamence, which is my favourite Dragon-type Pokemon in the entire history of the universe. because it's just so cool, and it's got Intimidate, and its hidden ability is Moxie, and Moxie is fantastic, but you don't encounter any here. Or well, we don't encounter any here because I just got in and out of there to get the TM, and that's all I care about. And along here is another fight with the Golbat. Sometimes I wonder if there's even any other spawn rates here. Pardon me, I just bumped my microphone. That was what that little noise was. You can find a PP up here though, and that makes your PP go up. Hehehe. That was a very highbrow and intellectual joke that you need to have watched Rick and Morty 5 times to understand. Because that's the kind of high caliber humor that we have here on Zonked. And alas, I make the foolish mistake of exiting when there's another TM inside. And that really offends me because I really want to find this TM. And I get a little lost whilst looking for it because I'm just lost in the beauty of Meteor Falls. I'm lost in the beauty of the Hoenn region, and I'm lost in the beauty of this game in general because it is such a good game and I think it is the pinnacle of all Pokemon games. Or perhaps Soul Silver. Jury's still out on that one. Soul Silver is really good and I like it. I thought that would have knocked it out, but I guess I was wrong. The more you know. Anyway, how are you today, dear viewers? I am well enough, I suppose. Just not with all these solrocks around, or bats, because they're annoying too. Actually, I think the bats might be more annoying even though they're a bit less common than the solrocks, because solrock looks cool, but the bat does not. And I'm sure you must be having a lot of fun just watching me blunder around like an idiot for a couple minutes. It's another bat, color me surprised. Another thing, look how happy Aggron's sprite is. Like, it is just this giant 6'11" Godzilla monster, and yeah, it's a big boy, and it's just so happy to be able to cave your skull in with Iron Tail, and I'm lost, and I want to find this item, but I cannot. Like, I wonder how many Zubats and Golbats and Solrocks I've encountered in this video alone, because it has to be ranking somewhere in the 50s by now at least. Okay, maybe not, but it's probably quite a high number at this point. Told you I would have regretted not going up this ladder sooner. This is what I think of your Golbat. And at last, here we are, TM23, Iron Tail. So now you too know the location of this, and you too can also just completely, like, destroy things with Iron Tail, because Iron Tail is actually a good move in this generation. Trust me, I was surprised too, fam. But let's just fight another Golbat, because the last one came back from the dead. But it's not missed yet in this video, I think. I could be wrong, because, I mean, after so many Golbats and solrocks, you just kind of like, you just kind of forget who you are, man. You get an identity crisis. But alas, since I used my last escape rope, we now have to walk out. How many Zubats do you think we'll find in the process? Let's find out. At last, we're out. So we're just going to fly to Moss Deep in preparation for the League. But first, preparation for Victory Road. So we're just going to heal up and save as per the usual. And that's all for this week. I have been ZonkFlygon, this has been Pokemon Emerald Part 23. Leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next week, and have a nice day!